He bought cheap land to live in peace. But the HOA was already waiting. He bought 160 acres for $1,500. No neighbors. No noise. No HOA, at least that's what the listing promised. The county clerk stamped the papers fast. Too fast. Didn't he smile? Didn't he ask questions? Ethan Cole didn't he notice the warning signs until he reached the gate. The gate was rusted, but the chain was brand new. Fresh tire tracks cut across the dirt road like someone had been visiting daily. The listing said abandoned property, but smoke drifted from the chimney. Ethan parked and stepped out. Behind the house, laundry hung in the wind. A garden was neatly maintained. Someone lived here. Before he could knock, the front door opened. 4 women stepped out onto the porch. Not scared. Not surprised. The woman in front crossed her arms. "You must be the new owner," she said. "We've been expecting you." Ethan blinked. "Expecting me?" Another woman smirked. "Someone always comes eventually." Before Ethan could respond, a black SUV rolled up and stopped near the gate. Then another. Then a third. All with HOA stickers on the windshield. Clipboards. Sunglasses. Smug faces. The lead woman on the porch sighed. "They're early." Ethan turned. "What is this?" She answered calmly. "The HOA." His stomach dropped. "This land isn't part of any HOA," he said. She nodded. That's what the last 3 owners thought too. The SUV doors opened. A middle-aged woman stepped out wearing designer sunglasses and a tight smile. Clipboard in hand. "I am Karen," she announced loudly. "HOA compliance officer." Ethan frowned. "This is private land." Karen smiled wider. "It was private land. Until we discovered violations." She flipped a clipboard. "Unapproved residents. Unregistered structures. Unsafe conditions." One of the women on the porch laughed. "You mean us?" Karen's smile vanished. "You are illegally occupying HOA-controlled land." Ethan stepped forward. "This property isn't under HOA jurisdiction." Karen leaned closer. "Oh, sweetheart. We decide jurisdiction." Then Ethan's phone buzzed. A known number. Text message. "Leave the property. HOA will take control." The woman on the porch spoke quietly. "They do this every time. Pressure. Threats. Fake fines." Another added. "The last owner lasted 4 days." "What happened to him?" Ethan asked. Karen answered from the gate. "He abandoned the property." One of the women whispered to Ethan. They showed him photos. His family. His job. HOA connections go deep. Karen raised her voice. "You have 5 minutes to vacate." Ethan looked around. Armed HOA security. Multiple vehicles. Cameras recording. They wanted a confrontation. They wanted him gone. Or arrested. Or worse. Then Ethan noticed something odd. A metal panel under a rug inside the house. And a property map on the wall with markings. Underground. Ethan's eyes narrowed. This land wasn't cheap because it was worthless. It was cheap because the HOA didn't want anyone digging. Karen shouted again. "Final warning." Ethan stepped back toward the house. "New plan," he said. The women looked at him. "What plan?" Ethan smiled grimly. "I don't play defense." The HOA security rushed the porch. But Ethan had already lifted the rug. A hidden door. A tunnel. And behind it, a sealed underground room with old records. Hard drives. And HOA documents. Property manipulation. Illegal land grabs. Fake violations. Bribes. Karen froze when Ethan came back out holding a camera. He went live. "HOA corruption in progress," he said calmly. Within minutes, sheriff units arrived. State inspectors. News helicopters. Karen's clipboard hit the ground. The women on the porch didn't cheer. They just smiled. Because for once, the HOA picked the wrong property. Hit subscribe. This HOA story isn't over.